Hello everyone, today we are going to play Minecraft and read Reddit stories, so I hope you like this new series in my new channel. Like and subscribe and let's get started. Am I overreacting to my girlfriend going to her ex's birthday party without telling me? Okay, that's kinda interesting. I am 29 male and I have been dating my girlfriend Lena, 27 female, for about 10 months. Things have been great overall. I mean, she's funny, smart, independent, and we've talked about maybe moving in together next year. No major issues until this weekend. So here's what happened. On Saturday, Lena told me she was going out with a few friends from college. Cool, no problem. I had plans to watch the game with my brother anyway. But the next day, I saw a photo on one of her friends' Instagram stories. The caption says, "Happy birthday, Jason." And of course, I recognized Jason because he's her ex, the one that she dated for about 3 years and broke up with about a year before we met. They were pretty serious from what I gathered. I never made a big deal about it because she told me they are on decent terms but not really close. So, naturally, I asked her later that night, "Hey, were you at Jason's birthday thing?" She looked at me, little surprised, and said yeah, but quickly followed up with, "It wasn't a big deal, it was a group thing. And I didn't think it mattered. I didn't raise my voice or accuse her of anything. I just said I wish she would mention it beforehand." She got kind of defensive and said I was making something out of it. And it's not like she was hiding it. But she did kind of hide it. I mean, I don't want to be controlling. And I know people stay friends with their exes, but the fact that she didn't even mention she was going to his birthday rubs me the wrong way. It just feels off, you know? I'm not accusing her of cheating or anything, but I can't shake the feeling that she intentionally kept it vague so I wouldn't ask questions. She said she didn't think I would care, but the whole thing just makes me feel kind of sidelined. So, am I overreacting? I mean, I think from my perspective, staying friends with exes is something that we shouldn't do, but it is kind of okay. But if you are going to their birthday party, you have to tell your partner about it. Like, you have to tell your partner before or after. Before is better than after, obviously. But either way, you really have to tell your partner about it because going to that kind of occasions, it's not just like something normal, you know? It's like something really, really sensitive when it comes to relationships. So, there is a few updates for this story, so let's go ahead and read them. This update is in the same day but 8 hours later. A few comments really stuck with me, especially the ones that pointed out it's not necessarily about where she went but how she handled it. I ended up bringing it up when she came over this evening. Nothing dramatic. I just said I'd been thinking about it and that it bothered me, not even the party itself, but the fact that she didn't mention it. She didn't seem surprised that I brought her up. There was a bit of eye roll at first, but she didn't push back much, mostly quiet. The energy in the room shifted by two-way. She said something vague, but not wanting it to be a thing. Not much of an apology, more like trying to smooth it over and move on quickly. And maybe that's what I'm doing too, in my own way. Afterward, we kind of just moved around each other for the rest of the evening. She left very quickly after that, and right now I am reading comments on my original post. I'm not sure that I land on all of this. Nothing exploded, but it also didn't feel resolved. She didn't seem interested in understanding why it bothered me, just in making sure it didn't mess with the vibe. It's not a breakup level thing, not yet, but it does feel like something shifted in our relationship. And that was the first update, so let's move on to the next one. The final updates, 10 days later. It's been about 10 days since I posted. Things between me and Leno never got back to normal after that night. We had a few awkward conversations in the days after. Nothing explosive, but I could tell there was a tension. She kept saying I was overthinking it, that it wasn't that deep, but the way she avoided the topic or brushed it off just made me feel worse. The whole situation stuck with me more than I expected. It wasn't even about the party itself anymore. It was more how she handled it. It became really clear that we looked at communication in this relationship very differently. I felt like I couldn't fully trust her to be upfront.
And once that feeling crept in, it was hard to shake. We ended up having a more serious talk this past weekend. She admitted that she didn't tell me about the party because she knew how I would react, which kind of confirmed the whole point for me. I don't want to be with someone who feels like they need to hide things to keep the peace. We didn't fight, it was more like a mutual, quiet decision to end things.
It just felt like that we were on different pages.
And forcing it wasn't going to help either of us. It sucks, obviously. I didn't want it to go this way, but in hindsight, I'm glad I trusted my gut. That uneasy feeling never really went away.
And I think I would rather to deal with this short-term pain rather than drag this out my whole life.
I appreciate everyone who gave advice. I mean, it's so obvious that the original poster is not the asshole. I mean, he clarified that the situation was never about the birthday party. I think choosing secrecy over transparency to avoid an uncomfortable conversation breaks the very foundation of trust. I mean, when a partner
Minimize your feelings with defensiveness and eye rolls, they show they value their comforts over your peace of mind.
I mean, that's messed up. I mean, walking away wasn't an overreaction. It was a necessary act of self-respect before a small crack become a total collapse. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yes, I know it's a little bit short, but let me know if y'all want more of these videos. Thanks for watching and bye bye.